welcome to Scotty B Show. We got the Baltimore Orioles at the Detroit Tigers game 2 today. Leading off, Austin Hayes 310, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Tigers won the first game 7-4, which the first game was actually the third game of the series, but we can get into that. Matthew Boyd's on the mound for the Tigers. First pitch is fouled back. The 0-1 pitch, low for ball. The 0-1 pitch, low for ball. Okay. Just making sure I could hear it. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hayes. On deck, Rushman. Fly ball in the right field. Verling takes it. 1 out. Mountcastle will be batting third. Batting fourth, playing right field is Santander. Batting fifth, shortstop Mateo. Batting sixth, DH McCann. Batting seventh, first base Henderson. Batting eighth, center fielder McKenna. And batting ninth is Ortiz, the second baseman. Adelaide 284 for homers, 17 RBIs on the year. Inside for a ball. Jammed him. He loops it into center for a base hit. So the Orioles have a runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the first. Tigers taking the first of a twin bill, 7-4. Of course, the Orioles won the day before. Mountcastle 236, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And deck is Santander. Fouls it back. Inside and low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peel to first, but no swing. One-two pitch. Inside 2-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Oh. I forgot. I got some new stuff here I was trying out. Here it is. So Santander comes to the plate, takes a ball low. .222 on the year, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Hey, Bruce, how we doing, buddy? There's a strike, 1-1. Well, at least it stopped raining today, so that's a good thing. We're at first, 1 out or 2 outs, 1-1 pitch, fouls it off, 1-2. Ground ball. Over to third. Mayton grabs it, throws him out at first, and that'll end the top of the first. We're scoreless in Detroit. Yeah, it rained all day here yesterday, all the way till through this morning. So nice to have it stop raining for a little bit. All right. Get back to it. Bottom half of the first coming up for the Tigers. Leading off will be playing second base, be McKinstry. Batting second, center fielder, Riley Green. Batting third, play shortstop, Javi Baez. Batting fourth at third base, be Mayton. Batting fifth, the catcher, be Haas. Batting sixth in left field, Badu. Batting seventh, doing the DH in this game, be Miguel Cabrera. Batting eighth, playing right field is Verling, and batting ninth at first base would be Ibanez. McKinstry hitting .288. Grayson Rodriguez on the mound for the Orioles. Takes a ball. Outside, 2-0. Yeah, it's been about 45 to 50 degrees here for the last few days after getting a couple days in the 70s. Fouls it off, 2-1. But I like the cold weather at night. It's good sleeping weather. Fouls it back, 2-2. The pitch from Rodriguez. Outside for ball, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Riley Green. Fouls it off. The pitch. Fouls it back again. Stays 3-2. Right down the right field line. Fair ball in the corner. He'll head up with a double. So McKinstry leads it off for the Tigers with a 2-base hit. Tigers had 16 hits in the first game. Looks like their bats are not cooling off. Riley Green will be coming up, 235 on the year. The pitch takes a strike. .235, 2 homers, 7 RBIs for Green. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball in the hole. And did he get it? Yeah. McKentry ran for third for some reason. And they tagged him as he was the shortstop, grabbed the ball, ran up, had to run up towards third base and got there before McKinstry did, tagged him out. And Mateo made a good play on that. McKinstry's got to pay attention to what's going on. They're checking to see if they want to replay. I don't know. He might have made it in there. Did you get him? Yep, they tagged him out. So 1 out now. Runner at first. Javi Baez at the plate. Takes a ball. So that'll be a fielder's choice for Green. Just tagged him just before he got to the bag. Nice play by Mateo. Strike on the outside corner. 1-1. 232, no homers, 9 RBIs for Baez. He's got 11-game hit streak. Throw to first. He's back in time. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Fly ball down the right field line. Foul ball. Would have been a nice another double. Hey, thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you coming in, man. Rodriguez 0-0, 5.12 earned run average. Opponent OPS is 733. He is the Orioles' #1 prospect. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. All right. Mayton will come to the plate. He's hitting 167 on the year. For a ball, 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. Each team with a hit. Mayton 167, 4 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Inside, 2-0. Outside, 3 balls, no strikes. On deck is Haas, the catcher for the Tigers' second game. High for a ball. 4 straight, walked him. First and second, 2 out. Oh, they called that a strike. I apologize. Oh, my goodness. All right. My goodness. 3 balls, 1 strike now. That was a high pitch. Ground ball over the short. Mateo over the second. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the second. We're still scoreless in Detroit. Let's get back to it. We go to the top of the second. We're scoreless ball game, one hit apiece. Coming up for the Orioles be Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. So Boyd on the mound for the Tigers threw 16 pitches in the first inning. Mateo takes the ball outside. Mateo second in batting average, third in OPS. Strike, 1-1. Tied for second in stolen bases and tied for seventh in WAR. Mateo having a good start to the year. House inside, 2-1. Here's the 1-1 or 2-1 pitch, excuse me. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Mateo calls time. Uses his timeout. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. He's out of play, any? Out of reach. All right. In the stands, so it stays 2-2. On deck is McCann. Of course, he was a former Tiger. The 2-2 pitch. Fouls it back again. Ground ball up the middle, past the pitcher. Kinstry couldn't handle it. Tail pretty much beat the throw out anyway, so it's got to be a base hit. So the Orioles had the leadoff man on. James McCann comes to the plate, hitting 179. Hit a home run in the first game today. Throw over to first, runners back. Boyd, 240. 40 homers, 177 RBIs with the Tigers. First pitch inside, ball one. Hey, Robert, you guys start playing again yet? Or are you getting rained out? Inside, 2-0. Here we go again. Come on, man. The pitch. Broke his bat. Drops a base hit in the shallow center field. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Gunnar Henderson to come up to the plate. 194 on the year. I think we're lucky this game started at 5 o'clock because there's supposed to be rain coming in after 8. So first and second, no one out. Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. Lefty against lefty. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 194, 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. 21 games. Fly ball into center field. Green has it. Runners will stay. So first and second now. 1 out. McKinney will come to the plate, center fielder. Batting .240 on the year. No homers, 3 RBIs. Played right field in game 1. He's playing in center field here. Throw back to second. Back. Boyd sets, delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit center field. Mateo will score. McCain goes to second. 1-0 Baltimore. Ortiz comes to the plate, hitting 200. He just was called up earlier this week. Swing and a miss, strike one. Base hit to right field. McCann will score, and it's 2-0 Baltimore. So runners at the corners. So back to the top of the lineup as Hayes is 0 for 1 today, 307 on the air. Pitching coach comes out to talk to Chris Boyd. So we have a timeout. Runners at the corners now for the Orioles as they lead it now 2-0. Here in the top of the second. Okay, so Hayes at the plate. Runners at the corners. Boyd sets. The pitch. Strike one as he swung at it. The 0-1 pitch. Fouls it back, 0-2. Top of the second, 2-0 Baltimore. Runners at the corners went out for the Orioles. Boyd sets. Delivers. Outside, 1-2. Tigers looking for a double play here. Orioles looking for at least another base hit. Foul that off. Boyd sets. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Drops in, another run in. Runner head to third. And it's 3-0 Baltimore. So 3-0 Baltimore now. Rushman comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Oh, pass ball to the catcher. Another run scores from third. The other runner goes down to second. 4-0 Baltimore. This ain't looking good for the Tigers in this game. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah, he kind of threw it behind the batter, so Haas couldn't get to it. Rushman 1-0. Outside 2-0. The pitch. Drives it into left field. Perdue has it. 2 outs. They have a runner at second. They already got 4 runs in. Top of the second. 4-0 Baltimore. Mountcastle comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. 234 on the year. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Tigers have a pitcher in the bullpen, Tyler Alexander, warming up. It's a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 outs, runner at second for Baltimore. The pitch. Fly ball into left center. Perdue camps under it, and that'll end it. Orioles scored 4 runs on 5 hits. As we go to the bottom half of the second. Get back to it. Coming up for the Tigers' bottom half of the second will be Eric Haas, Akil Baddoo, and Miguel Cabrera. Orioles scored 4 runs on 5 hits in the top of the second. They lead 4-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Tigers, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. If the Tigers score 3 or more runs in this game, you get free curly fries. So Eric Haas leading it off. 271 on the year. No homers, 5 RBIs. Takes a ball on the first pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Fly ball in the left field. Hayes camps under it, 1 out. So Baddoo will come to the plate, hitting 255 on the year. Akil Baddoo had 2 hits in the first game. The pitch, 1-0. No homers, 1 RBIs for Baddoo. Fouls it off, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the second. 4-0 Baltimore. On deck is Miguel Cabrera. Bounces it up the middle. Mateo has it, throws him out, 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down as Miguel Cabrera comes to the plate. Hit 184 on the year. He had the first game off. Takes the first pitch for a strike on the inside corner. 507 homers, 3,097 hits for Miguel Cabrera. Pops it foul. No balls, 2 strikes, and he breaks his bat. No homers, 3 RBIs this year for Miguel. Ground ball to short. Mateo picks it up, throws him out. 1, 2, 3. We go top of the third. 4-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the top half of the third. For the Orioles, coming up is Santander, Mateo, and McCann. Santander 0 for 1 today, 220 on the year. Matt Boyd still on the mound for the Tigers. Pitch counts at 41, 29 for strikes, 28 for strikes, excuse me. Santander takes the ball inside after taking a strike. It's 1-1. And my thing is slowed up again. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 2-1 pitch. Ball 3-1. It's a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Full count. Batter calls timeout. Uses his only timeout. Fouls it off. Stays 3-2. On deck is Mateo. He started out that chaos in the second inning, Mateo did. There's a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out. So Mateo comes up. 1 for 1, scored a run. 369 on the year. Takes a ball high, 1-0. It's a 1-0 pitch. Fouls it. Oh. Banya's underneath it. The first baseman, he has it. 2 outs. Looked like it was the way everybody was looking, it was going out of play. So 2 outs now. McCann come up. He's 1 for 1, scored a run. 207 on the year. The pitch. High for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, he homered in game 1 today. McCann did. It's a ball, 2-0. Fouls it off. 2-1. On deck, if McCann gets on, is Henderson. The 2-1 pitch. Strike on the inside corner. 2-2. Two pitch. Fly ball in the center field. Green has it. That'll end the top of the third. Still 4-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to bottom half of the third. Orioles lead it 4-0. Coming up for the Tigers will be Burling, Banez, and top of the order McKinstry. Burling leading it off, 284 on the air. Burling had 4 RBIs in the first game. Pitch outside for a ball. One low pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 1-1. 1 homer, 8 RBIs for Burling on the year. Strike 1-2. One and two count. There's a pitch from Rodriguez. Fouls it off. Rodriguez's pitch count is at 36. 25 for strikes. He has struck out 1 batter. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So Banez will come to the plate. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fouls it off. 0-2. This is only his second at bat as a Tiger. So he just got called up in between games, I believe. Tigers made some moves. Ball high, 1-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. McKinstry will come to the plate. 1 for 1. 302 on the year. High for ball, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on the bottom of the third. 4-0 Baltimore. 2-0 pitch. Swing. Called that a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. 2-2 now. Lines it down, foul down the right field line. So it stays 2-2. On deck is Riley Green and McKinstry can keep this going. There you go. He went. Oh, throw him down. Strikes him out. And the third inning, still 4-0 Baltimore as we go to the top of the fourth. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up for the Orioles will be Gunnar Henderson, McKenna, and Ortiz. So Henderson takes a strike on the first pitch. Matthew Boyd's pitch count is at 56, 27 for strikes. He has 2 strikeouts. Low for a ball, 1-1. 4-0 Baltimore here in the top of the 4th. Gunnar Henderson hitting 191 on the year. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Low for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. McKenna on deck. Boyd sets, pitch. Low and outside again, 3-2. Pops it up. Baez. Oh. 1 out. So McKenna comes to the plate, 1 for 1. Knocked in a run, scored a run, 269 on the year. There's the first pitch. Strike 1. McKenna playing center field this game. Foul tipped it. Strike 2. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul ball. Down the first base line. Stays 0-2. Ortiz is on deck. Here's the pitch. Low for ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. 4-0 Baltimore. Here's the pitch. Pops it up out behind second. McKinstry has it. 2 up, 2 down. Ortiz will come to the plate. 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. First pitch is a strike. Pops foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Outside, 1 and 2. Pops it up. McKinstry under it. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to bottom half of the fourth. Still 4-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to bottom half of the fourth. Coming up for the Tigers will be Riley Green, Javi Baez, and Maton. So Riley Green 0 for 1 today, 232 on the year. First pitch is inside for a ball. Outside, 2-0. High for a ball, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, right down the middle, 3-1. Fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 looking. 1 out. Javi Baez will come to the plate. Baez 0 for 1, 229 on the year. Takes a strike. First pitch. 11-game hitting streak for Baez. Fouls it off. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball. 1-2. On deck is Maytime. Pops it up. Behind the plate. Rushman there. He has it. 2 outs. 2 outs. Nobody on. We're in the bottom of fourth. 4-0 Baltimore. Maytown will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. 165 on the year. The pitch. Low for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch of Maytown. Foul tipped it. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. We go to the top of the fifth. Still 4-0 Baltimore. And we'll check on some scores here this inning here in a minute. Let me get this changed up here. All right, let's check some scores here. So earlier, Tigers beat the Orioles 7-4. Later on tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, Cardinals are at the Dodgers. At top of the sixth, the Marlins lead the Cubs 7-3. Bottom of the seventh, the A's are beating the Reds 2-1. Top of the seventh, the Red Sox are beating the Guardians 6-2. Bottom of fourth, Phillies 2, Astros 0. Top of the first, Giants and Padres are scoreless. Top of the first, Pirates and Nationals are scoreless. And their second game of a doubleheader for a rainout yesterday. 7 o'clock tonight, Yankees are at the Rangers. Tampa Bay's at Chicago. Los Angeles Angels are at the Milwaukee Brewers. 8 o'clock tonight, Diamondbacks are at the Rockies. Final score, Royals beat the Twins 3-2. Final in 10 innings, Blue Jays beat the Mariners 1-0. Braves and Mets were postponed because of rain. And final score, Pirates beat the Nationals in the first game of the doubleheader 6-3. There you have the scores up to date. So coming up for Baltimore against Matthew Boyd, his pitch count is at 70, 46 for strikes. He has 2 strikeouts. Coming up for the Orioles, it'll be the top of the lineup, Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle. Hayes, 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Fouls back to first pitch. There's a strike. 0-2. Low for ball. 1-2. Pops it up in shallow right field. Burling has it. 1 out. After the second inning, both pitchers have, well, Tigers pitcher has settled down Boyd. All right, Roosman will be coming up. He's 1 for 2 today, 289 on the year. The pitch, strike, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. On deck is Mountcastle. Lines it, one hopper to short. Baez picks it up, throws him out. 2 outs. Mountcastle at the plate, fouls it off, or misses, excuse me. I thought he fouled it off. He's 0 for 2 today, 232 on the year. 2 outs, nobody on. We're on top of the fifth, 4-0 Baltimore. The pitch, lines it into center field for a base hit. Orioles have a run around, 2 outs. Santander will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. 217 on the year. Matthew Boyd's pitch count's at 80 right now. Takes a strike. I don't know how many pitches they're going to let him go. Fly ball in the right field. And that'll end it. We go to bottom half of the fifth. Still 4-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. Leading off will be Eric Haas against Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitch counts at 61, 41 for strikes, 6 strikeouts for Rodriguez. Haas takes a strike on the first pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Haas 0 for 1 today. 267 on the year. Strike 2, 1-2. Be Haas, Baddoo, and Cabrera due up to center. Fouls it back. Stays 1-2. The pitch, low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the second game of a doubleheader today. Tigers won the first game 7-4. Orioles lead this one 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Haas drives it down the left field line. Foul. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Akil Baddoo will come to the plate. So Baddoo's 0 for 1 today, 250 on the year. Lefty against righty. Fouls it off, 0-1. Two for 5 in the series. High for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. On deck is Miguel Cabrera. Low for a ball. 2-2. Pitcher sets. Oh, called that one ball. We'll take it. 3-2. Full count on Baddoo now. There's a strike. Strikes him out looking. Miguel Cabrera will come up. He's 0 for 1 today. Cabrera takes a ball high, first pitch, 1-0. Grounded out his first time up, 180 on the year. Outside, 2-0. 2 outs, somebody on. We're in the bottom half of the 5th, 4-0 Baltimore. Fouls the back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rodriguez pitch count at 77 right now. 9 strikeouts. Drives it into left center. There's a base hit for Cabrera. Second hit of the game for the Tigers. That'll bring up Verling, who's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. That's 3,098 hit for Cabrera. Runner at first, now 2 outs. Burling at the plate, takes a strike. Cabrera is in 23rd place for career hits. Strike 2. Burling for the series is 3 for 6. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball, 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. Burling keep it going. See Ibanez will be the next batter. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off again. We're in the bottom half of the fifth, 4-0 Baltimore. 4 runs, 7 hits for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Tigers have a runner at first with 2 outs. Outside, 2-2. High for a ball, 3-2. So Cabrera will be running. Full count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He walked him. First and second, 2 outs now for the Tigers. Andy Ibanez has come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. So the pitcher coach comes out to talk on the mound. So the Orioles are having a meeting at the mound. Meeting of the mind at the mound. Say that 4 times fast. First and second, 2 outs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fifth. Ibanez this season with AAA is .297, 5 homers, 17 RBIs. He was called up after Carpenter hurt his right shoulder. Takes a strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. It's a 1-1 pitch. Foul ball down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Tigers in the bottom of the fifth. Keegan Aiken is warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. Stays 1-2. If he can keep it going, he'll be back to the top of the lineup with McKinstry. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That'll end the fifth inning. Still 4-0 Baltimore. Tigers get a hit. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up in the top of the sixth for the Orioles will be Mateo, McCann, and Henderson. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. This is the second game of a doubleheader, split game doubleheader today. Tigers won the first game 7-4 with 16 hits. Matthew Boyd still pitching. His pitch count's at 81. Mateo leads it off, takes a strike. Mateo 1 for 2 today. Scored a run. 364 on the year. Inside 1-1. Boyd 56 pitches for strikes. He has struck out 2. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, time. Mateo takes his only timeout. Deep in the right field. What a catch. Verling makes the running catch right in front of the wall, and there's 1 out. Nice catch by Verling. On the run, with his back to the ball, turned around and makes the catch just before he runs into the wall. That'll bring up McCann. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored, 200 on the year. The first pitch, strike. 0-1. Strike 2, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. We're in top of the 6th, 4-0 Baltimore. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. On deck is Gunnar Henderson. Ball 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouls it back. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson to come to the plate. Henderson 0 for 2 today. 188 on the year. Boyd's pitch count is at 92 right now, so this will probably be his last inning. Swing and a miss, or fouled it off, excuse me. Strike 1. Either way. The pitch. Low 1-1. Lefty against lefty. Top of the 6th, 4-0 Baltimore. The 1-1 pitch. Low 2-1. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike to Henderson. On deck is McKenna if Henderson gets on. Takes a walk. So the Orioles have 1 on with 2 outs now. Jose Cisnero is warming up in the Tigers bullpen. So McKenna is 1 for 2 with a run scored and RBI. 259 on the year. Chris Fetter, the pitching coach, is out talking with the Boyd and Haas. Boyd trying to get through this inning. His pitch count's at 97, 63 for strikes. I'd like to see him finish it up there. All right, Boyd sets. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. McKenna playing center field today for the Orioles. 2 for 8 in the series. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Two outs. Runner at first for the Orioles. 0-2 count. Batter takes timeout. His only timeout of this at bat. Outside 1-2. Low for ball. 2-2. He's at 101 on his pitch count now. Drives it in the left field deep. Deep and gone. 2-run homer for McKenna. And it's 6-0 Baltimore. And that should probably do it for Boyd. I'm sure that's going to do it for Boyd. Yeah, Cisnero will be coming in for the Tigers. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Orioles now. So Orioles are leading 6-0. They have 8 hits. Tigers have 2 hits. Tigers won the first game of the doubleheader 7-4 with 16 hits. So I guess they used up all their hits in the first game. So Cisnero coming in. Ortiz will be the first batter he faces. My glasses are fogging up today. 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. So Cisneros on the mound. He sets. The pitch to Ortiz inside for a ball. Cisnero 8 1/3 innings pitch, 4.32 earned run average. The 1-0 pitch. Foul. Check swing, ground ball to first. It's fair. He gets the third out. We'll go to bottom half of the 6th. It's 6-0 Baltimore now. All right, let's get back to it. Bottom of 6 coming up for the Tigers be McKinstry, Green, and Baez. Aiken is the new pitcher for Baltimore. Hey, thanks, Bruce. I really appreciate you stopping by, brother. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Jack Short will be pitch hitting for McKinstry. Game one, he went 3 for 4 with a solo home run. There's the I don't know what that was. Aiken just threw a pitch that hit the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. Zach Short is pitch hitting for McKinstry. He'll probably stay in and play second base. All right, Bruce. Inside 2-0. 6-0 Baltimore as we're in the bottom half of the sixth. Inside 3-0. On deck is Riley Green. So Keegan Aiken is 6 2/3 inning, 5.4 earned run average. There's a strike, 3-1. Low for a ball, he walked him. Tigers get a leadoff man on. Riley Green, he's 0 for 2 today. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. They got to get the bats fired up again. Takes a strike. There's the ground ball, base hit, right field. See if Short will make it to third. Short heads for third, and he'll get there. So Tigers have runners at the corners, nobody out. Coming up now will be Javi Baez. He's 0 for 2 today. Yeah, first game, Tigers had 7 runs, 16 hits, 5 extra base hits. This game, there are no runs, 3 hits, 1 extra base hit. So Baez looking to get his first hit in the second game. Keep his hitting streak alive. Holt comes out to talk with the pitcher. No delay. He's out talking with the pitcher. Mike Bauman is warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Left-handed pitcher gets right-handed Baez. The pitch, strike 1. Bounces it towards short, and it's misplayed by Mateo. Tigers get a run in, and Green gets all the way to third base on that misplay. Wow. 6-1. Mateo just missed the ball. He started looking at second before he had the ball in his glove. Wow. Brandon Hyde comes out. Bauman will be coming in for the Orioles. I think they're going to score that in error. Got to score that in error. Even though I don't know if it is glove, but he should have had that one for sure. I'll give him an error, but if they don't give it to him, I'll change it. We're in the bottom half of the sixth. The Orioles are leading 6-1 now. As they are making a pitcher's change, Bowman will be coming in for the Orioles. Nick Maton will be the hitter for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2 today. Oh, no. I apologize. They waited for Nevin to get announced, and then they brought in Bowman, the right-hander. Right-hander against right-hander. So Tyler Nevin will be at the plate for Maton. He'll stand and play third base. Of course, Tyler Nevin played for the Orioles. So they did give Mateo an error on that. Bowman's a new pitcher for the Orioles. Tyler Nevin at the plate. Six to 1 now. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. So Nevin was pitch hitting for Maton because they had a left-handed pitcher out there. They bring in right-hander Bowman. He fouls the first pitch back. Nine games, he's hitting 050 with no homers, 1 RBIs. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. 0-2, excuse me, 0-2. On deck is Eric Haas. Bowman 14 2/3, 0.61 earned run average. This is his 12th game he's pitched in. High for a ball, 1-2. The pitch, high for a ball, 2-2. Nobody out. Runners at the corners, a run in for the Tigers. Tyler Nevin at the plate. Fly ball in the deep center field. He's going back. It's gone. A 3-run homer for Tyler Nevin. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? 6-4. Are you kidding me? Who expected that? Oh, my goodness. 3-run homer, and the Tigers are down by 2 now, 6-4. Tyler Nevin against his old ball club. Knocks it out of the park. Wow. Eric Haas will be coming up as Tyler Nevin puts the hockey gear on. Haas 0 for 2 today. Fouls it off. Hit 262 on the air. Wow. That'll wake him up. 6-4. Orioles lead it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lines it foul down the left field line. Tyler Nevin crushed it straight away center field. Hanging curveball. Oh, center fielder. My goodness. Low and outside for a ball. 1-2. What a home run for Tyler Nevin. My goodness. And that's only his second hit as a Tiger. It's got to feel great. You come to a new ball club, you're struggling. Swing and a miss. Eric Haas strikes out. 1 out. Akil Baddoo would come up. He's 0 for 2 today. 3-run homer for Tyler Nevin. Has put the Tigers back in this game 6-4. So Akil Baddoo comes to the plate. Checks his swing, fouls it off. Yeah, that made it over, but if the fences weren't pulled in right there, yeah. Baddoo's 2 for 6 in the series. 2 for 6 in the series. Ball high, 1-1. On deck is Miguel Cabrera. Wow, that woke everybody up. Tyler Nevin did. Ball high, 2-1. You can hear the fans in the stands now. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Let's see if they can keep it going here. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the 6th. 6-4 Baltimore. Ground ball to second. Over first. 2 outs. So I'll bring up Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 today. Singled his last time up. So his dad, Phil Nevin, hit a home run as a Tiger, and now Tyler Nevin as a Tiger hit a home run. Miguel Cabrera 1 for 2 today. Come on, Miggy. Strike. High strike. 0-1. Two outs, nobody on now. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the 6th. Cabrera swings deep fly ball in the shallow left center, and that'll do it. Tigers scored 4. Tyler Nevin's 3-run homer, and it's 6-4 as we go to the top of the 7th. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the top half of the 7th. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 errors for the Orioles. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Cisneros still on the mound for Detroit. And the Orioles will be at the top of their lineup. It'll be Hayes, Rutschman, and Mountcastle. Hayes 1 for 3 today with an RBI. 311 on the year. Cisneros came in and threw 2 pitches last inning. Takes the ball low. So Ibanez moves from first to third. Nevin coming into the game goes over to first. And Zach Short remains in the game at second base. Fouls it off. 1-1. So 1-1 pitch. Inside 2-1. Pitch to Hayes. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Brian Baker warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Inside, he walked him. So Austin Hayes is at first. Adley Rutschman 1 for 3 today, 286 on the year. Rutschman turns around to bat left-handed. Takes the ball low. Orioles have a runner at first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 7th, 6-4 Baltimore. The pitch, low, 2-0. Tigers won the first game of this doubleheader, 7-4. Inside for a strike. 2-1, excuse me. Orioles 4 runs in the second, 2 in the top of the 6th. Tigers 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball down the left field line, and Baddoo can't get to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Mountcastle. So runner at first, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. The pitch. There goes the runner. Down to second. See out. Safe. Oh, he walked him. First and second, nobody out. As Cisneros walks the first 2 guys. Ugh. Here comes the pitching coach. Mountcastle will be coming up. He's 1 for 3 today. Tomorrow pitchers are Kyle Bradish for the Orioles and Spencer Turnbull for the Tigers. Tomorrow's game's at, I think, 1:10 also. What earlier game was supposed to be today, but it moved to 12:10. Then this game was added from yesterday for 5:10. So actually, this is the second game of 4-game series, even though it's the third game. That makes sense. So first and second, nobody out. Mountcastle at the plate. Foul tip. Strike one. 6-4 Baltimore, top of the seventh. Fly ball in the shallow. Oh, going to be foul ball out between first and right field. Tigers have Tyler Alexander back up, warming up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High for ball 1-2. First and second, nobody out for the Orioles. Outside, 2-2. 1-2. Excuse me, 1-2. That's what I thought it was, 2-2. They're showing 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out now. First and second. Santander will come up. He's 0 for 3 today. First and second, 1 out for the Orioles now. Top of the seventh. Low for a ball. Oz couldn't find it. Did he move? Nope. Runners have to hold. Oz had trouble locating it, got underneath his glove, but found it in time, I guess. One no count. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, if Santander keeps it going, is Mateo. One pitch. Chopper. Baez has it, steps on second, throws to first. 6-3 double play. We'll go to bottom half of the seventh. It's 6-4 Orioles. All right, let's get back to it. We go to bottom half of the seventh. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Coming up for the Tigers, the due up this inning. Verling, Ibanez, and Short. So Verling 0 for 1 today. Baker is the pitcher for the Orioles. He's the new pitcher. Brian Baker's the third reliever for the Orioles today. Verling fouls off the first pitch. 13 2/3 innings for Baker with a 1.98 earned run average. There's a strike, 0-2. Verling 3 for 6 in the series. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man here in the bottom of the seventh. Fouls it off. The pitch is high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And deck is Ibanez. Here's the pitch. Way high, 2-2. Wow. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it off down the right field line. 6-4, Baltimore. We're in the bottom half of the seventh. Leadoff man out for the Tigers. At the plate for the Tigers, I should say. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Verling gets a base hit. Ibanez will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. 5th hit of the game for the Tigers. Ibanez is 0 for 2, struck out twice. Here's a pitch from Baker. Fouls it off. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is high and inside. 1-1. Excuse me. Baker seems to be not in total control of his pitches yet. 1-1 count, runner at first, nobody out for the Tigers. Fouls it off. 1-2. The pitch, high for a ball, 2-2. .258, 8 homers for the Toledo Mud Hens. Fouls it back. Oh. Foul ball down the right field line in the stands. Stays 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. The hero of the game, Zach Shore to come up. He walked and scored a run his first time up. He came in for McKendry. McKinstry. Short drives it deep in the right center field. It's going to be caught right there in front of the warning track. 2 outs for the Tigers. He sent it for a ride, just couldn't get there. So Riley Green will come to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Before that, Brandon Hyde's coming out. Looks like we're going to get a pitch and change. Let's see. Yep, we'll get a pitch and change for the Orioles. Riley Green due up. They're bringing in a left-handed pitcher, so 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Orioles here. Bottom half of the 7th. The Tigers 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Riley Green will be coming up. He's 1 for 3, struck out once, scored a run. In 238 on the year. It's what's his name? Colombe. Colombe is a new pitcher for the Orioles, left-hander. Just wait for him to come back from commercials. So the Tigers have struck out 11 times today. They have walked twice. All right, so Riley Green would be the first one to face Colombe. Lefty against lefty. Oh, Colombe, okay. I apologize. It's the pitch. High for a ball, 1-0. 9 2/3 innings. He's 0.93 earned run average. So he's having trouble with the hearing the pitch. Everybody's getting mad, but you got to give him a timeout for that. They bring a new pitch con. He couldn't hear the pitch con, so they had to bring him out a new one. So Riley Green stands in at the plate, 1-0 count, 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the seventh, 6-4 Baltimore. 3-run homer last inning by Tyler Nevin. Ground ball to second, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the eighth, still 6-4. Six to four Baltimore. 8 hits for Orioles, 5 for the Tigers. Foley's the new pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley. Leading off will be Mateo. Foley 10 in the third innings, 1.74 earned run average. Mateo 1 for 3 today, scored a run. He made a big error though back in the sixth inning, helped the Tigers score them 4 runs. The pitch inside, 1-0. Mateo's 4 for 10 in the series. Strike, 1-1. On deck is Ryan O'Hearn. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Bounces it slowly. Foul ball off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It hit off his foot. I think it did. Off his left foot. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Bounces it down to short. Baez has it over to first. Got him. 1 out. Still having trouble. He's throwing it on a bounce to first base. Nevin scooped it though. Coming up now is O'Hearn, left-handed batter. Pinch hitting for James McCann. He fouls it off. O'Hearn, 308, no homers, 5 RBIs, 6 games. High for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 8th for the Orioles. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Due up next is Gunnar Henderson. Lines a foul. 2-2. Fly ball down the left field line. Baduz has it. 2 up, 2 down. Gunnar Henderson 0 for 2 today with the run scored. He walked and scored a run. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Jason Foley on the mound for the Tigers. Fouls it off, 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. Oh, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Toss somebody on, 2-2 count. The pitch. Lines it, base hit in the left field. Orioles have a run around with 2 outs now. McKenna is due up. He's 2 for 3, 2 runs scored. McKenna with 3 RBIs. He has a home run. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouls it off, 0-2. Runner at first, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Top of the 8th, 6-4 Baltimore. The pitch, high for a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. On deck is Ortiz. If McKenna keeps it going. Runner takes off, fouls back to pitch. Surprised it took off. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner again. Inside, down to second. Got him at second. Short makes a diving catch of Haas's throw right into the runner. We'll go to bottom half of the eighth. It's still 6-4 Baltimore. Okay, let's get back at it. We're going to bottom of the eighth. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. Tigers, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Coming up for Detroit, Javi Baez, Nevin, and then Haas. Cano is a new pitcher for the Orioles. So Baez to lead it off. He's 0 for 3, scored a run, knocked in a run on a fielder's choice. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Cano has faced 26 batters, no hits, no walks, 1 hit batter. Bouncer back to Cano, over his head. They're going to have to. Mateo picks it up and throws him out. Nice play by Mateo. 1 out. So Tyler Nevin comes to the plate. Last time up, he hit a 3-run homer. So him and his dad both have homered for the Tigers when they played for him. High for a ball, 1-0. Big 3-run homer from Nevin. Made the game 6-4. Drives this one into right field. It's going to be caught in front of the warning track. And there's 2 outs. Eric Haas comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. The pitch. Outside 1-0. That's 2 for 6 in the series. From about a short, Mateo picks it up, throws him out. 1-2-3 as we go to the top of the ninth. 6-4 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the top of the ninth. 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. Tigers, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Vest is a new pitcher for the Tigers. Coming up to the plate for the Orioles, B. McKenna. McKenna 2 for 3, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. So Vest is 4 1/3 innings pitched. No earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. McKenna 3 for 9 in the series. 1 more game tomorrow. Ball 2. Felix Bautista is warming up for the Orioles, their closer. Ball 3-0. Boy, you don't want to walk the leadoff guy. Come on. Nope. Strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Three to one. We're in the top of the ninth. 6-4 Baltimore. McKenna at the plate for the Orioles. Here's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. 3-2. Vest is on the mound for the Tigers. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Ooh, nice pitch. Adam Frazier comes up for Ortiz. Left-handed batter takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Drives it in the left field, excuse me. He broke his bat. 2 outs. I think that's what I saw was a bat. When it broke, it went flying. Excuse me. 2 outs, nobody on now for the Orioles. Man, he's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, strike 2 on the outside corner. Two outs, nobody on. 0-2 pitch. Oh, dismissed. 1 and 2. Best sets. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, center field. Orioles have a run around with 2 outs. Adley Rutschman that comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. Am I right? 1 for 3, excuse me. 286 on the air. See better without him sometimes. Low for ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. There you go. Nope. 2 balls, no strikes. On deck, if Rutschman keeps going, it's my Castle. Pitch. Lines it, base hit to left field. So runners will be at first and second with 2 outs. Mountcastle, 1 for 4. He struck out twice. All right. Mountcastle at the plate. Runners at first and second, 2 outs in the top of the ninth. First pitch is a ball outside. Fouls it back, 1-1. Six to 4, Baltimore, top of the ninth. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Boy, all of a sudden, Vest can't find it. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, first and second, top of the 6-4 Baltimore. On deck at Mountcastle, good time is Santander. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Tyler Holton is warming up in the Tigers bullpen. Here's the full count. Runners are going. Ground ball to short. Baez has it. Over to first. Got him. We'll go to bottom ninth. It's still 6-4 Baltimore. Runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Felix Bautista will be coming in for the Orioles. Alex Baddoo will lead it off. He's 0 for 3 today. So Bautista, the closer for the Orioles, comes in. Baddoo hitting .240 on the year. Tigers won the first game today, 7-4. This is the second game of the doubleheader. Bautista 12 2/3, 1.42 earned run average. He's 6 for 8 in save situations. So it'll be Akil Baddoo, Miguel Cabrera, and Berlin are due up this inning. Let's get at it. The first pitch. Bottom. Ball 1. So Mullins comes into play center. McKenna goes over to right. Frazier stays into play second. The pitch. Way inside. Did it hit him? No. 2-0. Baddoo 2 for 7 in the series. Here's a 2-0 pitch. There's a strike, 2-1. Bautista sets. Pitch. Inside, 3-1. He didn't seem to pitch very well last night either, or the night before. I don't think he likes our pitching mount. It doesn't look comfortable. 3-1. There's the pitch. Strike. 3-2. Full count now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out. Miguel Cabrera will come to the plate. That's the 12th time the Tigers have struck out today. Cabrera is 1 for 3. Singled in the second at bat. The pitch. Fly ball on the right center field. Ryan McKenna catches up to it. 2 outs right away for the Tigers. So Verling will come up. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 outs. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the ninth. 6-4 Baltimore. Felix Bautista at the mound. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes. Orioles one out away from winning this game. After losing earlier, the Tigers won the first game in doubleheader, 7-4. The pitch. Verling pops it up over in the right field line. McKenna has it, and that'll do it. So that'll do it. Tigers win the opening game of this doubleheader, 7-4. Orioles come back and win this one, 6-4. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Thanks, Rob. How are you guys doing over there? So, again, final score, Baltimore 6, Tigers 4. 4 runs in the second for the Orioles, 2 in the top of the 6. McKenna's 2-run homer is the difference. His 2-run homer in the 6 made it 6-0. But the Tigers came back in the bottom half of the 6th, scored a run, and then Tyler Nevin, of all people, hits a 3-run homer against his old team. Made it a 6-4 ball game, but the Tigers or the Orioles could not score anymore. Final score is 6-4. And let's see if we can get some scores for you here before I leave. So late game tonight, 9-10 is the Cardinals at the Dodgers. Top of the ninth, Phillies are leading the Astros 6-1. Top of the 5th, Giants are beating the Padres 8-7. Top of the 4th, Yankees and Rangers are scoreless. At the end of 2, White Sox are beating the Rays 2-0. At the bottom of the 3rd, Angels and Brewers are scoreless. Top of the 6th, the Pirates 8, Nationals nothing. Wow. Diamondbacks and Rockies are just warming up. Final score, Royals 3, Twins 2. Final in 10 innings, Blue Jays beat the Mariners 1-0. Final score, Marlins beat the Cubs 7-6. Final score, Reds beat the A's 3-2. Final score in 10 innings, Red Sox beat the Guardians 8-7. Postponed game today was the Braves at the Mets. And the first game of the doubleheader today for the Pirates and Nationals, Pittsburgh won at 6-3. So there you have it. Appreciate everybody coming in. Appreciate everybody stopping by. God bless y'all. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. Uh,